Alright, Unit 3, limits. I'm going to use our first limit finding technique here, because notice what would happen if we simply directly substituted in 0. Well, we'd get 3, what am I writing? 3 over 0 minus 1 plus 3 in the numerator, right? So 3 over negative 1 is negative 3 plus 3. So we're getting 0 in the numerator over 4 times 0 would be 0 in the denominator. We're getting indeterminate form, so we need to look for a hole and try to remove it. So let's try and find that hole and remove it so we can substitute in and find this limit. And to do so, we're going to use one of our limit finding techniques, which is finding a common denominator for the numerator. So leave that 4x on the bottom. Let's focus on the numerator. So we have 3 over x minus 1 plus 3. So we need to find a common denominator, which means we need to multiply that 3 by an x minus 1 over x minus 1. Doing so, we'll still have 3 over x minus 1 on the left. Plus, we can distribute that 3 to the top of this fraction, so 3x minus 3 over x minus 1. And now we have a common denominator, so we have 3 plus 3x minus 3 over x minus 1. And look, we have a 3 and a negative 3, so we're left with 3x over x minus 1. So that 3x over x minus 1, that's our numerator. So if we have 3x over x minus 1 divided by 4x, the same as multiplied by 1 over 4x. So it might help you to look at it like that. Because now look, we can see x and x will cancel out, and we'll be left with 1 over. We have a 4 still, so 4 times this power of x minus 1. So we've simplified that entire messy thing down to 1 over 4 times x minus 1. So we'll rewrite that limit as x approaches 0 of 1 over 4 times x minus 1 equals, we can directly substitute in. So 1 over 4 times 0 minus 1 is giving us 1 over 4 times negative 1, and so we have negative 1/4 as that limit. Except for the fact that we totally don't, because I made a mistake. Did you notice my mistake? Right up here, we crossed that x and that x off, and we said, hey, don't forget that 4. But look, I forgot that 3. So we should still have a 3 in the numerator right there, which means we should have a 3 in the numerator right there, which means we should have a 3 in the numerator there, and in the numerator there, and in our final answer. So our final answer should be negative 3/4, not negative 1/4, negative 3/4. Hopefully you caught that mistake.